Hello friends, welcome. I have started now writing portion for you and writing portion in class 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th. Letter writing is very important. So I have taken first this step towards writing portion and I have I came up with a format of letter writing. You know that letter writing is very important these days. It's not about that we got phones and all these things and we don't write letters. We write letters in the form of applications. We write letters in the form of letter to the editors and in different forms as well, job letters. So this is letter where we have two types of letters usually. One is formal, another is informal. Formal means official. Official means when a letter goes a person to an office or an office to an office or office to a person, it is an official letter. It is usually from about job regarding or anything or regarding any issue of that very this department, or if you are writing to anybody, if you don't have proper sanitization in your area, you don't have proper drinking water in your area, when you write to some we can say person who is sitting there on the chair, you write that official letter to him. Unofficial or informal letter usually means the letter which we write to our friends, which we write to our colleagues, not colleagues usually, I can say relatives rather. Colleagues means here friends only in an informal way, not that official. If you are writing a letter in to a colleague, that to an office, that is official. But if you are writing as a friend, then it's an unofficial letter. Now, under formal and official letter, there are different types of letters. Like we have applications, like we have job letters, like we have letter to editor, like we have supply and order letters. But today I have taken up this letter to editor. So we are going to discuss this letter to editor. Usually, letter to editor of any newspaper, there are two questions which can be posed in the form that write a letter to the editor of national daily or write a letter to the editor of local daily. So I have taken up national daily today and I'll tell you the difference what is there. So I'm going to give you, I have just given an example over here and format as well. So we'll go through the format first. First, it comprises of sender's address. The person who is sending letter, his address, not his name, but his address only. Like I have taken an example, house number 42/2, Jamnagar, New Delhi. So this is sender's address, that who is sending a letter to any official. Then we have to skip one line, as I have written over here as well, because I can't skip line in this video. You have to skip one line in your copy or whatever answer sheet you have. You have to skip one line. Then you have to write date. Date should be in the format of first month, then day, then a comma, and then year. So May 1st to 2020, that is 2020. Then again you have to skip a line. Then you have to write receiver's address. The person who is going to receive this letter. The person who is going to whom you write this very letter. Right? Likewise, I have written the chief editor, The Hindu, New Delhi. Like here, I'll tell you what's the difference between national daily and local daily. National and local. If the question states that write a letter to the national daily, you have to write the national newspaper, name of national newspaper. If it states that write a letter to the local daily, you have to write the name of local newspaper. Likewise, I have taken national daily over here, so that's why I have written the Hindu, like the Hindustan Times, like Times of India. So these are all national newspapers. Local newspapers, if we say Punjab Kesari, if we say here Greater Kashmir, the Aftab. So these are local newspapers and national newspapers. So you have to just keep this thing in view, that whether the question is asked about national newspapers or local newspapers, whether he has asked about the question, the examiner has asked about write a letter to the national daily or local daily. He'll not write national newspaper or local newspaper. He'll write national daily or local daily. What you have to write, if he has written national daily, you'll write national newspaper. If he has written local daily, or you'll write local newspaper. And one thing, that there is somebody who is going to receive your letter. It may be editor, it may be chief editor, it may be any other person. So I have written the chief editor, and then the newspaper name, and then the place. You have to mention it yourself. Maybe sometimes it's not given there in the question paper. Sometimes this address will not be given there in the question paper. You can write XYZ, but you have to write so that the examiner will be able to know that this person knows the format, because you have to go through the proper format. Then after receiver's address, you have to write subject. Subject should be precise, and it should when a reader is going to read your subject, it should be clear that what is there in this very letter, what I'm going to deal with. So it should be clear, like I have given right now as it's going on regarding COVID-19, to stay home, stay safe. That I'm going to write this letter to be read by and this article is over there in the letter, so that the common masses will know that we have to stay home. Then only we will be able to stay safe from COVID-19. As you know that there is a lot of infection outside. So when you stay at home, you break that very chain and you stay inside, and you don't only stay yourself safe, but you contribute to the whole nation, that you are keeping your people, you are keeping your family, you are keeping your nationals safe. So after that, there is skipping of one line, we have salutation. Salutation means respected sir, ma'am. Why I have written sir or ma'am? Because maybe I don't know who is sitting there on the chair, so it may be sir or madam. So that's why I have written respected sir or madam, then I put a comma. After that, you have to write body in 3 paragraphs. Body should be in 3 paragraphs. Why? Because it's the format, and first paragraph should consist of introduction. That means as we usually write through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the kind attention of common masses towards the problems of COVID-19, that they have to stay safe and stay home. It will be in 2 or 3 lines, not more than that. Then you will start the discussion in second paragraph. You will discuss that very problem. What are the problems? Because it remains there in the atmosphere, or it remains there on any, we can say, iron thing for 8 hours. And if we break this very chain, we will be able to defeat it. And if we are going to stay at home, we will break that very chain. We will not get infected, and we will save the lives of not ours only, but lives of others as well. So you will discuss it in the second paragraph. Second paragraph will be much more bigger. It will be of 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 lines, whatever you will write. So discussion will be a little big. After that, last paragraph, it should be Thanksgiving. First paragraph should start from the very end. Then you have to give space in second and third paragraph. So in third paragraph, you will write that hope you will give place to this article in your newspaper. Thank you. Then you will write thanking in anticipation, or we can simply write thank you over here. Then with regards, and your name, not your address, nothing, only your name over here. So this was all in this very formal letter. I'll soon be back with this job application or other letters as well. Till then, be safe, stay at home. Thank you.